All right, and last but not least, we have Pisces, this rising in sun. This new moon in Scorpio is happening in your ninth house on November 13th, and it is also conjunct Mars. So Mars is right next to the sun and moon, all in Scorpio in your ninth house. This is a little bit of a wacky new moon coming off of the back of eclipse season because it involves an opposition to Uranus. So Mars, the sun, and the moon are all opposite Uranus in your third house, and they're squaring Black Moon Lilith in your sixth house. So it definitely feels like this could be potentially work related, because even though this is a new moon in your ninth house, which helps you kind of solidify a new vision for yourself and what you want moving forward, and maybe also have greater access to your wisdom and your higher self and know kind of the direction of your life in general, and what's in alignment with your soul. That is very much part of what you're getting out of this experience. But because it's also squaring Black Moon Lilith in the sixth house, there's something about either your work that you're currently going through right now, or clients that you're working with, or a boss that you have, or even the way that your health is going, or your mental health is going. There's something about that area of your life that has been I don't know, there's something that needs to be addressed, essentially. And I really feel that because wherever Black Moon Lilith is, there tends to be some shadows in that area of our life. And this is really drawing those shadows to the surface about what's going on, about how you feel about your work, or how you've been handling your mental health or your physical health. Is it really in alignment with you? Is it really working for you? Or are there aspects of that area of your life that have felt kind of dark or murky or unsustainable? And I really feel like unsustainable is a big thing here with the 10 of Wands in reverse. There's something about your current workload, your work routine, your health, your mental health. There's something about it that does feel like you're kind of burning the candlestick at both ends, or you're energetically taking on a lot, or something is not going well, or imbalance or something in this area of your life. And I feel like with this oyster card, it's really trying to help you process some of the difficult things and make the best out of them, and change that, transform that, almost like alchemize whatever you're going through. So this could look like toxins in your environment. This could look like toxins that you're eating, or intaking somehow in, processed food, and needing to kind of purify and clean up your diet. And that's something I see with this cleansing card. You guys might need to cleanse the energies at your workplace or within the work relationships. You might need to cleanse your schedule and have kind of a lighter routine, less on your to-do list. You might need to cleanse your mind and have less commitments, and kind of pressure and all these thoughts in your own head, like using your own ability to, again, alchemize your thoughts and your mind to put you onto a more easeful and peaceful path. But there's something about your physical, your mental, emotional health, or your work environment that is just there's something almost shadowy or toxic, or something building up, or something unsustainable, something that is just heavy for you guys with this 10 of Wands that I feel like you are needing to address. And with this new moon in the ninth house and Mars here, it's trying to help you focus on what feels lighter, what feels more regenerative with this card here, what feels more like it gives you energy, essentially, and helps you actually move forward in life, and not just get the things done that are immediate attention. And that's a little bit hard with this opposition with Uranus. There could be a lot of sporadic things coming up and things on your schedule and to-do list that are vying for your attention. But for a lot of people, this new moon is about gaining focus and clarity. And I think for you, that's true in some capacity. It's definitely true. And with this regeneration card, it's really focusing on energy providing activities, or things that get you further for less. So how do I produce less quantity but get put less effort but produce greater quantity. And that could be so many things. That could be having the right kind of relationships, having the right kind of conversations, the quality time, really juicing out everything for what it's worth, selling products that get people better results but also make you more money with less work. So things being more sustainable, because right now I feel like something is not fully sustainable, and it's hard to say exactly what area of life that's going to be in, but for many of you guys it might have some work relatedness, or just at least in your responsibilities like related to that. And I do want to look at this wisdom card. This card says external assistance should be sought, which can take the form of personal consultancy or research. You don't have all the facts or the facilities just yet, but are still in a good position. Bay indicates success through diligent application and heralds new romantic relationships. Be wary of speaking your mind without care of others around you, as you are not going to be the most knowledgeable or experienced. So I think this is trying to say that you can rely on the wisdom of others as well, that you don't have to do that all on your own. And I'm definitely seeing that with this Three of Pentacles. And also something I'm seeing as well is Mercury is in your 10th house, sextiling Venus in your 8th. So there's something definitely here where you can benefit by consulting people who have some kind of authority, who can tell you kind of what to do best. And this could involve 8th house topics. So this could look like a therapist who can help you work through some of your own emotions. This could look like, working with somebody who processes loans or helps you sell your house or helps you, consolidate debt. There's something in regards to resources that could come up, or psychological nature, or something else, even occult, subjects. There's something here where you can consult somebody who might know more about the subject and can prompt the right questions. And you actually will find that you get a lot further, I think, by having this outside input. So not fully relying on your own knowledge, although I think you are accessing higher wisdom, but I feel like it's through important conversations, especially with Uranus in the 3rd house, that you're going to have doors open, realizations about how to either make more money or have some kind of opportunity come to you. Again, where you're really kind of like getting the most juice out of that fruit. So something to really, to also like to use the wisdom of others so that you don't make mistakes or impulsive decisions that cost you more time and energy than you needed to take. So this 10 of Wands really feels like you only have so much time and energy, and you need kind of like a direct input of, this is what to focus on, this is what to do, so that you're not scattered or so that you don't put energy into the wrong things. It's like really, again, using the wisdom of somebody else so that you don't make mistakes that are just going to cost you either time, money, or energy that you just don't have. And I think it's going to be important for you guys to kind of like with the 6 of Wands in reverse to kind of get, I don't think this is going to be for many of you, but for some of you, there might be a little bit of resistance around consulting somebody, or there might be a little bit of resistance around using somebody else's like advice. Maybe there's a feeling of I don't want to do that, or kind of like your ego getting in the way in some respect. That's not going to be the case for all of you, but for some of you, it's important to keep in mind that you don't know what you don't know. And I think that this new moon can really help you gain clarity in a lot of ways. And part of that is going to be through the expertise of others. And so if you don't know something, don't make any kind of hasty or impulsive decisions, because this is a very impulsive type of new moon with Mars opposite Uranus, and that doesn't always result in the best possible outcomes. So just kind of keeping yourself in check a little bit so that you're open to what this person has to say, and also maybe even redefining what success looks like. So instead of having kind of a conceived notion of what you want things to look like and how you want them to happen and the goals that you're trying to get at, maybe you can have more general goals and have a little bit of an open mind around what it can look like to achieve those goals, or what somebody else would advise you to maybe add in or consider that you hadn't thought of before. So additional things or adapting your current ideas of things is going to really serve you well, especially with Uranus in the third house, which wants you to be open-minded and on your toes. So don't come in this with your mind fixed. Be really open to redefine what success looks like. And I think you will get exactly what you're looking for in the end once this is actually completed. I definitely feel like, success and opportunity are absolutely here for you, but it just depends on kind of how you go about it. So that's what I see for you, Pisces. It looks like a positive one overall. Could be a little volatile, but I think it's going to be good. If this resonates, I'd love to hear in your comments down below. And I wanted to let you guys know that I'm offering a 2024 forecast where I'll sit down with you for an hour and a half and talk about month by month what the transits are. We're going to pull cards, answer all of your questions, and go really in depth so that you can know what to expect through these twists and turns of the year ahead, and be able to take advantage of the good times and kind of mitigate the loss or the bad times and have an overall much more positive year, because you are at peace with knowing why certain things are happening in your life when they do. So if you're interested in that, I only have a limited number available because there's only so much time before the new year starts, and I have a few other projects underway. So if you're interested, check that out down below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.